Good evening. We begin with breaking news. Actually, we're not beginning with breaking news because it's old now. It's developing, ongoing. I don't know what it is. You know what? Good evening. I'm Mike Doria. If you need any ironing done, I will charge a modest fee. We're going to begin tonight with a story of Nevada and its good job. It's getting an A when it comes to social distancing and keeping itself in tip-top shape with regard to those regulations for the quarantine. How do they know this? Well, we went through every single state. Apparently, this company called Unicast, a Norwegian company, they had the technology to basically track everybody's cell phones so they could see who was complying and who wasn't, and then where were they going? Well, they found that overall, Americans did okay, 40%. That's how much they reduced their mobility by. Washington, D.C., you guys are overachievers. You did about 60%. Nevada, we came in number 3 on the list, but we still get an A, as do New Jersey, Alaska, we're sort of doing Alaska, Rhode Island. We all earned an A. Two things. One, how do we know what those people were doing on their cell phone at the time this company was tracking them? Maybe they were going to the hospital. Maybe a woman was pregnant and delivering a kid. I don't know. Maybe some family was going out to get food from the restaurant and then going back home. So we need more stats and statistics. And as a good thing, I bring that up. I'm really big on data. Big data tells us if things are working well. It gives us things like percentages, thresholds, all those good things that we need in life. The one thing I'm not seeing with the coronavirus and this whole quarantine is data. So, World Health Organization, is it working? Is it not? Do we have an update? I haven't seen anything. I just know that I'm sitting here in this house day after day. I mean, I'm reporting from my ironing board, so naturally I'm going crazy. But I want to see stats. Like, we don't have any yet. And I looked something up. It's from NCBI, and they did this quarantine. Obviously, when they had the SARS in Canada, that's what we're going to call it. When they had SARS in Canada, they did a quarantine there a little bit. And so it was like lessons learned. But they say in here that the quarantine lasts no longer than is necessary to ensure that a quarantine person does not become ill, right? And they say that it should not last, I'm going to word this just the way they do. I mean, I pretty much am, but its maximum duration would be 1 incubation period from the last known exposure. I don't really know what that means because I'm not from the world of science, but it sounds like it just shouldn't last long. And they also go on to say, and I thought this was interesting, that, listen, it's going to be very effective if the people at home think that it's working. If they don't think that it's working, or they think that they're just doing this for no good reason, you kind of failed. So fewer emergency directives, Governor. Maybe you could get with those national people, or the World Health Organization, or CDC, I don't know, and just get some statistics. How well is this working? Because I'd like to go back to work. Not at the news, but, my other job. Coming up tomorrow, well, you'll find out tomorrow. That's why it's the news.